All right, yes, we are live. Cajun Coin Hunter here, aka Boudreaux. How y'all are this evening? Tonight I
All right,
swap.
yes, we are live. Cajun
Uh-oh.
Coin Hunter here,
Uh-oh.
aka.
Boom. All right, got that done. Oh boy. Get out of that one. Boom. Let's see if this, hope this don't kick me out. Nope, it didn't. I don't think. Gotta get rid of this. Yeah, we are on stream. Okay, all right, StreamYard. Yeah, one press, you are first. No doubt about it. Bubba ours is second. And I gotta get my chat popped out. Didn't do that a while ago. Don't take long for me to do that. Starbuck Jeff and Coins, what's going on, mon ami? How you doing? All right, yeah, we were talking small engine repair earlier on Brandon Stream and actually V8 stuff. There's Mike Badger. Hey, Starbuck, Mike Badger, Bubba Ayers, Juan Prats. All right, boom. In my StreamYard now. Then we got Johnny Best next to me. He's in the house. Say hello to everybody, Johnny Best.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, we were talking about machine shop stuff earlier. Just everything that has to do with mechanical work and racing engines. Yeah. Mike Badger's in the house. What's going on, mon ami? Yeah, I seen you earlier in Bssmall Engines earlier. So anyway, and then you did get to see what that metal shaper looks like compared to a wood shaper for making cabinet doors. Miss Maria, how you doing? I'm enjoying my night off. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. All right, let's see. Catch up with this. Nice shop. Yeah, Bubba. Yeah, just needs a major overhaul on the organizer. Yeah. Me and Johnny's gonna build some racks, uh, transom racks one day for that shop, and put everything on those racks, and all them outboard motors, all that. You know, put it this way. I think the whole shop on the west side needs to come out, put everything in its place, and then everything's gonna have its place. And we're gonna have some floor room in there, like for some riding motors and stuff. It's just where it's at now. It's just there's no room and all. So that takes a bite out of the lawnmower stuff, out of the space for the lawnmower stuff repairs. All right, Johnny, you said you was heading out, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, well tell everybody see you later and all that. You can come behind me and do it. It don't matter. That way I don't have to move the camera around. The tripods. There we go.
Yeah. Everybody, I'm heading out.
Pluto.
It's getting late and I can't stay awake anymore. Thank y'all. I've been late. Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Have to tell Johnny bye. transfer a couple of things right there. So, camera adjusted just a tad. There we go. No, I didn't lose audio, Mike. Mike Badger, check your email. Starbuck, you want to come up in the panel? Just shoot me an email. And my email is right down there in the description box. You can see it. You ain't got to scroll down or nothing. My email's down there. Just shoot me an email and I'll send you a link for the panel. In fact, I got to check my email right now. Okay, let's see. Inbox. All right. Okay, I don't see any. I don't see any emails yet. All right. All right, Mater. I sent a bunch of links out. Mike Badger, you still can't hear me? I think that would be on your end, but I was muted earlier. Uh, no, no, I was just telling Johnny bye, all that. I was still in the camera view, but just had myself muted, so I wouldn't let me and Johnny's conversation go in the air. But you know, it wasn't nothing. Just like bye. Hope you enjoyed the food, the beef roast and gravy, and that was it. And guess what? All the way up from Southern Tennessee, here is one of the original moonshiners, Ridge Runners from way back when. What's going on, Mike Badger?
Hey, buddy. Hey, how is everything?
Oh, it's all good. We got water now.
You've been without water?
What?
What happened?
Oh, my hot water tank. Hot water heater tank busted.
Oh, that's
2
never
weeks
any
ago.
fun.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I thought you had that got back pretty quick.
Nope, not with all them storms over here.
Damn, you've been having more. I haven't been able to watch the news lately.
No, not hurricanes. I'm just talking about thunderstorms. A lot of rain. Yeah. When we wanted to, when I finally got with Doobie, my buddy, his dad. He ran a crew for his dad, and I ran a crew for his dad. And
Yeah.
Doobie's smaller than me. See, I go like a buck 60, 160 pounds. With a shed over my tool. A gut. Okay.
Yep.
I only got one pack out of a 6-pack. That's all I got.
I got partial pony keg. I'm down to 220. Somewhere in there. 222 last time I was on the scales.
So last time I was on the scales, I think it was 156 or something. But it's
I'm
more than that
missy.
now. But there's no way I can get under that house. Just me. I can, like Johnny, he's like skinnier than me. But anyway, got a hold of Doobie and we eliminated the hot water tank. And we had, when that tank fell and busted the tank, it messed up a pipe, galvanized pipe that was on the ground for so long. It just, there wasn't nothing left to it. So we got the water issue fixed, but not the hot water issue yet. We still have to fix a couple of gas lines, gas pipes,
Yeah.
so we could shoot it up straight to the floor of the heater, water heater closet. It's going to be a tankless unit,
That's what I
but
was
it
going to
still,
say.
it still has to be protected from the rain.
Yeah. You're going to put in one of those on-demand systems. Is
Well,
that what you're going for?
they not really call on demand. They just call it tankless
Yeah.
water heater, but they gas. And the one we getting is going to either be 80,000 BTUs or it's going to be 120,000 BTUs.
And I like those on-demands. That's a never-ending hot shower right there.
Right. Correct. Yeah, you can call them on demand. I just call them a tankless.
Yeah. Same difference.
Number 1
8, 7, 10.
thug stacking. What's going on? And 17 in the house. All right,
One,
there's hot
I'm right above Chattanooga, about 30 miles above north of Chattanooga.
See if I can. Nope, it's not the right link. Let me get the right link here for hot
About
rod.
crawling under a house. I did a house inspection today. I got under that house and I couldn't turn my head. It was so close to the ground. That's too tight for me.
My house is something like that. I mean, I used to get around, like say 7, 8 years ago. I used to crawl under there. Can't do it no more though.
I'm not crazy about it. I still do it, but
And Miss Missy Luquette is in the house. What's up, Shy? Okay, Gavin, I got you. Oh crap, man, dog it. I thought I sent it to him a while ago. I guess I didn't. There it is. All right, 710. Check your email, bud. Now, we were talking about you last night, not 4 last or something like that. What's up, Hot Rod Gavin? Welcome to the live stream, brother, and the panel. What you got there? Wait, hold on. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Let me look at that thing.
I gotta fix it.
Damn radial engine.
Yeah, it
My
is.
phone is so slow.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
My phone is like froze.
Oh,
Wait, what now?
that's a radial engine. Well, your phone's froze. Just okay. The easiest way to do it. Stop your camera and then restart the camera.
There we go.
Oh, nope.
Hey.
No.
Hello.
You hit the wrong button. Stephen Doolittle, what's up, Mona Me? That was a damn radial engine right there.
It looked like one, didn't it?
Yeah, like for a small
Plane or something.
like one of them ultralights or a small airboat.
Boy, it makes an airboat fly.
Not that one. Maybe a 10-footer or
Well,
8-footer. Yeah. I don't know how many horsepower that thing got, but I just
It's not
saw
a radial. It's not a radial engine. It's a Kawasaki.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Oh,
V
okay.
twin.
Oh,
I
now
see it now.
I see it. Now I see it. The way your phone was earlier, it was showing 2 cylinders, and you were froze. And I was looking for the 3rd cylinder on it. Okay, I can get along with that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I had to mute that. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, so
Mater, you've had a long day, buddy.
Okay, not a problem, Mater. Yeah. Oh, 651. All right.
So I had a question about a motor. So I got this one right here is also a 22, but it's a horizontal, and it got real hot, and the cylinder is a little scored up, and like I can feel it with my finger, like in
Yeah,
the cylinder.
right.
I have oil setting inside of it. It's been in there for like 3 days, but none's leaked past. I don't know if it's good or not, but it's in spec like for the ring gap.
So you took the piston out already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's apart.
Yeah.
One side measures 28, and then and then this side is 34, and for Kohler, they're like, it needs to be in between 22 and 45 for it to be good.
Okay. All right, Mater, take it easy, bud.
And then I have another one that I just need like a horizontal shaft engine I can use for a lawnmower, but this other one I have, it's 85. So I don't know if that engine's savable or not.
If one of those cylinders or both of those cylinders on that one there, that's a V twin or a single, that one? You
That's a
showing?
V twin. That's a
That's what
V
I
twin.
thought.
It's a
Yeah.
22.
Okay. If you have any if you have any grooves in that cylinder that you can feel with your thumbnail or whatever, then yeah, you're gonna have to get it. Just bore it
I
out.
can't really feel it with my thumbnail, but I can feel it with my finger when I
Well,
like.
I would get it punched out to 10 over or whatever the machinist, okay, tells you to do.
Something I was thinking about doing,
If
if
they
I
can
could
go,
find somebody with a horizontal Kohler Magnum engine, could I possibly swap over this vertical one? Like, if I could find like a bad one, could I like use the parts off that one? Because this one right here, even though it's a vertical, it has the mount plate for a horizontal.
no, that's not a mount plate for horizontal.
It isn't?
No, I don't know. I wouldn't say so. Okay,
From
wait a
what I've
minute.
seen,
Okay,
it is, and it.
is that a vertical engine?
Yeah, it's mounted vertical as it stands, but it can be. It looks to be like it can. It can set flat. Like it can be horizontal. Like it even has like the place for the dipstick and everything. It
Huh?
just. It
Yeah.
looks like if I had the parts for a horizontal motor, like what I would need is I guess like the oil pump and the intake manifold, because it's a little different. The carburetor would work just fine, and I would also need like the oil dipstick assembly.
Okay,
But
which engine are you looking at? The one that's straight there or the other one right there? That one.
yeah, it's a Kohler Magnum 18. It's an opposing twin.
Okay. And where's your sump at?
Uh,
Your sump cover.
it's down here. It's right here.
Okay, where's the crankshaft at? Coming
I'm
straight out the
guessing
bottom.
right here. I'm guessing.
Where's the crankshaft?
I'm guessing it would be about right where the middle of the cylinders are, which would be like right in about here.
Yeah, okay, can you pick that up and move it and then show the crankshaft?
I mean, I don't have this one apart. Is the issue?
Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to find out where the sump is at, where the crankshaft, the business end of the engine.
Oh, hold on.
Where's that at?
So let me flip this real quick, if I can. It's quite a heavy motor. You know, it's a cast. Ain't no light one.
Billy Strong, what's going on, mon ami?
This one right here ain't like.
What's happening, Billy Strong? Good to see you in here, buddy, mon ami. How long of an extension cord do I need from my mower? Go ahead. Hey, Gavin, your camera went black. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's because. But you can see, like, but
Hey, Road
it has the hole for the dipstick right here.
Okay, where's the crankshaft at?
Back here. It's right here.
Okay, man, it's dark. It is too dark. Can't hardly see that.
Let me see if I can turn it around. Yeah, okay, you can see a little
Well,
bit.
I haven't either.
Ooh,
I've
the
never
spot
seen
took
one that
over on me.
would go both ways.
Okay, there's the crankshaft, and there's your mounting. There's your mounting hose right there. You see right there to the top left, top right, bottom left.
Where?
Okay,
I don't know.
look at the crankshaft from the crankshaft straight in the middle. Look to the top left of your crankshaft, top right of your crankshaft. That's your mounting bolts.
Yeah, I know. There's this one. Then it's down here. Then there's this one. I know that's the normal vertical because I've used this engine before, but
That is a vertical engine. If you
I know, but I'm wondering if I can get the parts off like an old horizontal one that's maybe torn up, if I can convert this.
Oh yeah. Well,
Little
yeah.
lady
Hey,
Jack.
look.
Because
look
it looks like it's everything is here to
It
where
does. Really?
that's a vertical engine. That's not a horizontal. Look where your oil pump's at. Look where your crankshaft's coming out, and look where your dipstick is coming out. Your dipstick tube. That tells the whole
yeah, I
story.
know where it's coming out at, but it still has the original hole for a horizontally mounted engine dipstick.
I think that's for something else, for like a PTO or something. Look at the iris. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you very much.
But I'm saying if you look at an actual one if you look at a Kohler like M like 17 to 20 or 16 to 20 or whatever they have, you'll see that little where that nut is that just seals that off. You'll see that's where the dipstick is, or actually that'd be the oil fill, not the dipstick.
Yeah, the oil fill has to be straight up. It can't be sideways. The oil fill has to
But I'm
be
thinking I
straight
could just.
up.
But see, that mounts to this bottom plate down here, and if I could get a different bottom plate for it off like a junk engine, then like if I get like the oil pump and everything, it seems like it would work out just fine.
No, no, because your oil is going to be going in your cylinder. That's a vertical engine. If I'm not mistaken, that's a vertical engine, and you cannot transfer them to a horizontal engine. You can use the same crank. I want to say you can use the same crank from a
Well, I don't
horizontal
understand
to
why they
that
would
one.
have all these mounting parts for a horizontal motor if it wasn't like you could just like make it possibly one if you had the right parts.
Okay, all right. Well, hold on now. Hold on. That is a horizontal engine, but you have something that attaches to that. Where's the dipstick? Show the dipstick right now.
The dipstick is it's I know it's a horizontal and
Yeah,
a vertical. It mounts setting down. That's how it was originally made to be. It has a dipstick that basically it sets like this motor. It has a dipstick that goes into the side and it sets straight down. That's how
yeah.
it's originally meant to be.
Where's the dipstick on that engine that you was just showing?
It comes out the back. It comes out like straight up over this way.
Okay, can you manhandle that mower out to keep it away from the other engines so we can take a good look at it? Because I'm not getting a vertical and horizontal on that thing. I want to say that's a vertical.
It is a vertical engine, but it just has these mounts for it for a horizontal, which is it's throwing me off. Like I've looked at ones that are horizontal, and it looks the exact same. I could try to see if I can get this thing out. All right. Oh my god. Oh. You talking about a heavy motor? This thing weighs like
80 pounds.
Trying to pick up that Blanco barrel I was showing you earlier. It's not light.
Hey, Lady Jax, how you doing?
I don't even know how I got this thing back here.
Put it this way, the dipstick needs to be upright, like going north and south. The dipstick has to be north and south. There's no way you can use a dipstick left and right. Horizontal.
Yeah, but the dipstick's mounted to the bottom plate. So it's like if you got but the plate for a horizontal engine, the dipstick sits straight up. All right, let me see if I can do this.
Okay, put it this way. Put it this way. Your dipstick and your crankshaft have to be that. Your dipstick and your crankshaft both are straight up and down on a vertical engine. Look at ours. 710. Did you check your dipstick? Go ahead and look at ours.
Oh God.
What happened?
Motor's gonna kill me.
Put your back out?
I'm just trying to get it to the front door. Hold on 1 second.
What'd you do? You put your back out?
It's just a little bit on the heavy side, if you know what I mean.
Well, yeah.
It's cast iron.
It ought to be cast aluminum. It depends on what year it is.
This is like a later 80s.
It's aluminum.
Something, I don't know.
I want to say it's aluminum, okay? Don't hold me to that. But a late 80s should be aluminum block.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I about broke my back, but I got it.
You broke your back, but you got it, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so you can have a better. This is what I mean by the oil hole right here.
okay, hold on. Let me make this.
Hmm.
Wait, let me see. Wait, hold on. What you doing? No, that's a all drain.
It's not a drain because the drains. Well, on this engine, this is where the drain is.
Okay. All right. Then that's a vertical engine. Well, where's the hood?
What I'm saying is,
Uh,
like it sits perfectly flat on the floor, but I just feel like I could possibly convert this over with all the correct parts if I had them, or unless
okay.
I could
Where?
find another block.
No, something's wrong with that picture right there. Hey, where's the dipstick? Yeah, okay. You see, you should be able to see that 18 horse. I don't know if your camera's backwards or what. All right,
Yeah,
turn it over.
this thing's just really heavy.
Too much action going on there.
That's what the dipstick is for it.
Okay, now tell me where the crankshaft is. It going the same direction as the dipstick?
Yeah.
All right, that's a vertical engine right there.
My phone's on like 5%, so it's probably gonna die in a second. But it
Well,
connects to this. It connects to this bottom plate, not to the actual engine.
okay, where the crankshaft's coming out, that goes through a riding mower frame. That's a vertical engine right there.
Yeah, but
No, not yet, but you cannot just lean over a vertical engine to a horizontal engine and expect it to last because you don't have the mounting bolts on the sump cover.
well, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna get the bottom. It's not gonna be this. It's not gonna be this bottom end cover. I'm gonna get a horizontal sump cover, and I'm
It
gonna get
doesn't
a
matter.
horizontal intake for it also.
It still doesn't matter. You cannot convert a vertical to a horizontal. Uh,
Oh, David.
it's a different block. David Carlisle, War Eagle. Okay. Yeah. Who? Wait. Dog it.
Then what was the point on the block then for those bolts at the back?
Okay. Wait. Okay. Let me tell you something real quick. You see where your muffler's at right there?
Yeah.
Your muffler's going to be on the bottom. You know, straight across. All right. Turn that engine over. Just lean it on its crankshaft.
I'd rather just lean it sideways, but you can see how this works now a little better.
Yeah. Okay, and the crankshaft's off to the right-hand side, I see. Yep, there's the crankshaft, and oh no, you have a vertical engine right there.
There it goes.
That's a vertical engine, big
Yeah,
time.
my phone died.
Ruh-roh. We lost him.
Yeah, he says somebody said their phone was fixing to die.
Yeah.
Miss Maria again. Let's see, David Carlisle. Miss anybody? Okay, Starbucks, Jeff Coin. Yeah. Oh, Billy Strong. Yeah. It blows up when you do it. No, Billy Strong. No. I know that for a fact. That's a vertical shaft engine. David Carlisle says Auburn 24 to LSU 19. I thought I thought LSU was playing. Uh-oh. I thought LSU was playing. Oh, it did say Auburn. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking. Bama. You know.
Yeah.
Crimson
Who is
Tide.
playing?
I can't believe Auburn beat LSU. Well, that's only 5 points. Okay. Man, LSU usually dominates Auburn. Usually.
Usually.
Well, hey, you know what? You can't win them all. And I like Auburn. When I was living in Alabama, War Eagle, go, buddy. Until they played LSU, that's when I pulled for LSU. Look at here. Look at the Irish with a $99 super sticker, another dollar super sticker. Got a
Think you
hot
love
dog
it.
and a banana. And a banana.
Dog and a nanny. Hey, David.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. David Carlisle's always, well, he missed one of my live streams a while back. But now he's trying to rub it in that Auburn beat LSU. Which,
Yeah, I seen that entry. War Eagles.
yeah, War Eagles, he said. I'm like, all right, go ahead, War Eagle. And then I realized that they beat LSU. I thought War Eagle, Auburn was playing somebody else. Oh, well, like I said, you can't win them all. And I'm not going to talk bad about Auburn. I'm not going to talk bad about Auburn because that is my team when I was living in Alabama. Okay. The only time I didn't root for them was when LSU played against them. I had to go with my home team, my state team.
I don't get to watch TV at all anymore.
Yeah, well, you can do it from a cell phone certain times
Yeah,
or a laptop.
ain't quite the same.
Well, Mike Badger, I'm going to tell you something right now. You know what I mean? When I invited you over here down to South Louisiana and told you there was a house for rent for real cheap,
I sure come.
well, too late now. They converted that house into a music studio.
Really?
Yeah, you could have got that for $150 a month rent, $200 a month rent. You pay your own lights, electricity and water, which water is $16 a month.
That
Sewage
was
is
cheap enough.
$12 a month, and maybe I mean, he wasn't going to charge you a deposit or nothing.
Yeah. I'm having
All
a
right,
hard
Billy.
time right now getting my check started. My Social
Yeah.
Security.
All right, Billy Strong, take it easy, buddy. How's Miss Rhonda doing, Billy? Just tell everybody I said hello, Billy. All right. David Carlisle says at LSU, that's the first win for Auburn at LSU since 1999. Yeah.
Well,
Luck of the Irish said, Cajun, what engine is that? That's he said a Kohler. Yeah. I think it was a Kohler.
hello,
One of the K
Gleason.
models, I think. Hey, Gleason. Mon ami, what's going on? I can't get up on the panel. I'm going to try to watch for a few minutes. Being laid up is no fun. Yeah, I know, Gleason. Yeah, man, I tell you what, I've been through that pain that you're going through right now.
What's he laid up from?
He did sciatica. He was carrying one of them 40 packs of spring water
Oh,
and about 3 or 4 bags of groceries in the other hand. And when he laid them down, put them in the house,
yeah.
uh, he went to the ground
Oh,
with the groceries. He went to the ground with the groceries and couldn't get back up.
I've been there.
Yeah, he went to called 911. Went to the hospital emergency room, and he was in the hospital not long before that. With the COVID, and
Well, a lot of stuff has happened since I've been gone.
I tell you what, when you pull your back out like that, that's no fun, buddy. It's not actually his back; it's that nerve, that sciatica
Right.
nerve. And I got that problem every now and then.
Mine hadn't acted up in a long time.
Yeah. Billy Strong said Miss Rhonda's doing good. We just put out a new video of us zip lining. All right. No problem, Billy. That sounds like fun. That's one thing I would do. Zip line. But I'd let somebody go before me first, uh, just to make sure the cable's just right. And it'd be my luck, the cable break. Well, look at Iris Gleason for the last like month and a week, something like that. He was laid up in the hospital, and then not long after he got out of the hospital, that's when that sciatica got him. So he hadn't called many people. He was in my live stream not long ago in Big T's live stream, and I tell you what, you could see it in his face that he was hurting real bad.
Been kind of accident prone for the last couple of weeks. Every time I turn around, I'm cutting my hand really bad.
Yeah.
I cut my pinky knuckle off. Get this, on a saran wrap box.
You mean you took a lot of meat off of the bone, huh?
I took it to the bone.
Yeah. I had that
Feel
happen
like
with
a
a
little
couple
girl
of.
on that one.
I bet I had a couple of knuckles, like that knuckle, and then right here. I had
Yep.
the meat taken off of them before down to the bone.
This one don't look too good.
Yep. Gleason said actually been in bed since the 4th of September. Yeah.
Wow.
That's when he was laid up with the COVID.
Mm.
And, because you can't say that in live streams anymore or in videos. You can't say COVID. You can do it like I did it. But, yeah, he had that.
Hey,
And then when he
hey,
got
I'll be
out.
right back. It's starting to rain, and I've got some stuff out that needs to come in. I'll be right back.
All right, go ahead, hardhead. Damn, man, I think I heard my mousetrap go off. I think. All right, I ordered one of them flipping slides. Luke Duke Outdoors, what's going on, mon ami? How you doing, mon ami? Again? Luke Duke, I'm trying to catch a bunch of mice in my house. I've seen 3 already, 3 or 4. I don't know if they was the same ones or not. One of them was big, so it wasn't a mouse, it was a rat. And I ordered me one of them flipping slides. Put some peanut butter up in there in the roof at the end of that little horse hoof looking thing. And I got me a ramp going up on that 5-gallon bucket. These flipping slides, uh, go on top of a 5-gallon bucket. You put water in them, about a third of the way full, and I got peanut butter on the head way forward, and then Mises got to get there to get to it, and before they can get to it, this flipping slide does boom, and they go in the bucket. They go boom, go in the bucket. Yeah, those little bastages. Yeah, those little bastages. In fact, I know I got a couple of rats in here instead of the little mice, the mice. Uh, and the biggest one I saw can actually get caught in here, in there. So, actually, when we had that storm from Hurricane Nicholas, that's when they started getting into the house. So I would have made one of them flipping sides. I have a Durban bell to sell. Gleason, you gonna sell your bell? Come on. Uh, I can do it, Gleason, if you want me to. Let me put it right here. Okay. All right. Man, that's a beautiful Durban bell right there. Bigfoot, silver hide and seeker, what's going on, mon ami? What you been doing, bud? I hadn't seen you in the pool for a good while. All right, let me share what Gleason wants me to share. Durban bell. Okay. Let me make that bigger. Yeah, that way my ugly mug is not in there. All right, let me play this little video. It's a short video.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Gleason News. I'm going to do a short video here. It's a bin sale. It's a very nice 67 $half Joe Durbin bell, and I just recently had won this one off his channel. If you hadn't checked out his channel, check out Joe Durbin's. He makes some really nice bells, and these little stash boxes they make, and they got a really nice channel over there. I want to do a bin sale on this. I would keep it, but it's a tough time in life right now. I really need to sell it. That's a $67.50 silver bell, and I would like to get. I'd like to get $85 shipped, and you'll get tracking with that, and it would greatly help me out at this time. If anybody's interested in it, please, and want to purchase that, and I have a PayPal, and it's type BIN 85 if you would like to buy this, and I appreciate it, and I hope to see everybody soon in chat, and pray that I get back on my feet to where I can walk again. Have a good afternoon.
All right, everybody. Y'all heard what Gleason News said. He wants to sell that silver bell for $85. So I guess he means that the first one that goes either on here, I guess. How long ago you put that up, Gleason? And I didn't even see the. Let me see. Okay, here we go. I put that up yesterday, October 1st. Silver Scorpion. Wow, I hadn't seen him in a while. If you still have it in a couple of days, I'll buy it. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll buy it now at $85, or we can auction it off. We can auction it off right here and see if he gets more than $85. And I'm gonna tell everybody in the chat, Gleason News is a good guy in the coin community. He never has asked anybody for money or whatever. Yeah, Gleason said anyone interested right now can buy now. Let's instead of doing a buy it now, let's do an auction, Gleason, if that's all right with you. I'm just trying to make you a couple of extra dollars. You know, and I know for real, I know for a fact that Gleason is laid up in the bed. All right. He did announce it Thursday night. No, Sunday night. Sunday night on Mama T's channel that I bought him a walker. You know, a walker. Okay, $85. I sent him a PayPal for $100. I said, here, you know, $15 extra. You know, you can't cook. You know, if your daughter's not there, at least somebody can bring you a hamburger for one of the local hamburger joints or something like that. So if anybody wants to be in an auction right now for Joe Durbin's Silver Bell, let's do it. Lady Jackson. Ring my bell, ring my bell. Can't hold a tune in a bucket. But y'all know what I was trying to sing. Okay, Gleason News said that would be fine. Try
Tell
to
you
auction
what,
it tonight.
a Joe Durbin bell for $85. That's cheap.
That's what I said earlier. Yeah, that's cheap. Very cheap. So if anybody wants to start off at you want to buy it now, Ben, BIN, buy it now. We'll start the auction off at 85 if anybody's interested. And we have 16 people in here. Now I wish I could have known this before, okay? Because I would have put a big notification up, you know, like for a day or two. Because I tell you what, somebody's gonna get it for 85 tomorrow on Mama T's channel. Somebody will get that 85 easy.
Quickly.
So if anybody wants to start the bid on it right now, just say it in chat. $85 start bid.
My baby boy. I can get you some more. Wish I had some money.
Yeah, I wish I had some extra money. The money that got donated to me Friday morning from Miss Ida's channel, that's gone. It's done. It's done.
Luke Duke's in the house.
Where's Luke Duke at? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was talking to him earlier. And then number one thug stacking's in the house. And well, naturally, Lady Jack's. Stephen Duell says, at David Carlisle. Hey, bro. And then, who was that? Lady Jack says, Cajun, Blue Heart, and a wrench. You mean one of these? One of them wrenches, Lady Jack? We sell those for $8. You buy one of these, then get a blue wrench in your channel. No, I'm picking. I'm picking. I'm joking for that. But this is a blue wrench that my business partner, Johnny Vest, found on the floor. It's for an air tube. It's for an air tube. And he sandblasted it, polished it off, and painted it blue.
Hey, Bigfoot.
That's our little gimmick right there. Yeah, Bigfoot, silver, hide seeker. Was Bigfoot here about 20 minutes ago?
Mm.
When Bigfoot, was it, wait a minute. I get their names mixed up.
Who are you thinking of?
Bigfoot, silver, hide seeker. No, it wasn't him. Somebody else that was here earlier, with almost the same name. You know, I mean, I relate to those two names for some reason. I don't know why.
Man, the
I
road
think it
out
was.
there
I
right
think
now.
it was Bigfoot. I think it was Bigfoot that was here earlier. Unless I'm thinking last night. You know, when I was alive.
There's a guy that makes the concrete statues and stuff. He's got a Bigfoot hiding behind a bush, looking out at the road as you go by his house. It's cool. I'd love to have one.
Mm-hmm. Lady Jack said, "Very nice air tube wrench." Yeah. Uh, air. That right there fits most all of the air tubes. You know, air ratchets and what have you. And then they got a little hole on that size right there. Got that. You can just hang this on the nail right by all your air tubes and in your work area. Put it that way. 17, I sent you a link, mon ami, an hour ago. Actually, an hour and 10 minutes ago. See, who was that? It was Bigfoot that sent me, I gave them all away, or used them for the wheels and giveaways. I think it was Bigfoot. Oh. Oh well. Anyway, trying to think. Rarest find. Rarest find. How you doing, Mona Me? Welcome to the live stream. First time I see that name, I think. What do you do, Rarest Find? You metal detect or just go to the coin shops and cherry pick stuff, or go to the banks and buy a bunch of boxes of coins, and when you like the pennies. Who's our buddy? Mitchell Spencer. Spencer Mitchell. His first box of pennies he ever bought. Well, not bought, but traded in his money for. He bought a box of pennies, and I think in the fourth row he found a 1969 S double dot.
Are you kidding? Wow.
Yeah, you don't remember that, Mike?
I remember that.
Come on. Wow. He sent me and
Oh, I do, Cajun. Yes, I do.
digging.
He sent me a picture of it.
Yeah, okay. But he sent it to me and digging. Dong it. What's his name? He's been having a few $half row hunts here lately again.
Mm.
Dirt digging, or anyway. I said, look, bro, you have a true blue. 1969 S double dot.
He
And
should have
this
loved
sucker
it.
was MS 65.
Wow.
MS 65. He lives over there in California, not far from PCGS grading house, you know. Yeah. I think it was 20. Wait. How much that penny went for? 24,000, I want to say, in a heritage auction.
We thought it
20,
was low. It seemed like
yeah,
what it did bring.
I think it was $27,000 for that penny. At heritage auctions. When he sent it to PCGS, and they told him what he had, and they said, "Do you want to auction it off?" Yeah, go ahead. They had 3 pennies that were up there, the same ones, and I think they gave him a raw deal. They should have put his up first before the other 2.
Mm.
But it goes in order, you know.
Rarest
It goes
Find
in
is a metal
order.
detector. He's a
Yeah,
detective.
Brother Fine says, I pick up a good deal when I see one, but I'd rather metal detect. Yeah. Spencer Mitchell. Mitchell Spencer. That's it. Mitchell Spencer. That found that 69S double dot. And I mean, you know, I had my live streams. A few other people had their live streams. We were talking about this actual coin. Think, Ken Peavy. Train. Okay, train horn's gone. Like I was saying earlier, I had a live stream, and there was a few other coin community guys come in, and we talked about how that coin got into circulation. Okay, March, I think it's March, April. They ask that they they tell everybody, look, all y'all coin collectors out there, please put something into circulation to let a future coin hunter find it. Well, this penny was a 1969 S double die, and it was MS65. Okay, and people were saying, "Hey, how did that get into circulation?" Well, everybody had their opinions, even Ken Peavy. Right? I was thinking, uh, let's see, because in MS65 or 64, somebody had to put that out in circulation for that, uh, for the coin community. People trying to find coins. Just put it in circulation. Then that was the same year. I think that was.
Wasn't that the year Trey found 1992 close AMs?
I want to say that's probably the same year. I had an explanation for it. I'm like, a collector threw that 69S double die in circulation. But man, that's a $1,000 coin.
Yeah. I don't think they probably
maybe
knew.
a rich coin collector that had quite a few of them threw it in there, or it was stolen, and then got into circulation with a coin store machine.
Very well could have been.
Yeah. And then from the coin store, it went to the bank. The money bank, and then they roll their pennies for customers, store customers. And then it got. Wait, hold on, Missy. Wait, hold on. I'll be right back, guys.
Dang, what'd Missy steal?
Okay. Oh, red line. Oh, Johnny Best was cutting the fat off of his chuck roast, and he put it in a little special place because he knows I like beef fat and pork fat. So I thought Missy had threw it away.
Hey, Roadrunner.
Roadrunner, beep beep. There he is. Okay. I gotta do this for a sec. I gotta go outside and flip a breaker on.
I know I put quite a few coins in for that little give back thing. I put in a roll of buffaloes and a few other things.
Right.
Nothing expensive, but.
Yeah. Okay, Gary. There you go. All right, I gotta put my socks and boots on. I I gotta go flip a breaker. Outside. The
One, you
breaker's
never told me
outside.
what part of Tennessee you're from.
I forgot what part he's from. I can't even hardly put my socks on. That hurt.
Yeah, one. Yeah, where you from in Tennessee? Where you live?
Oh, boy, that hurts. All right, I'll be back in uh 2 and 2. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, man. Don't fall in. Clarksville. You're not that far from me. I'm in Cleveland, right above Chattanooga. A little further than that. Well, Clarksville's not that far from you. Me. Is it, Gleason? One, you're a Tennessean now. Well, Clarksville's further away from me than I thought, Gleason. I was thinking it was just about 60 miles from me, but add 100 onto that. Hmm. I'm fading in and out, guys. I may not last too much longer. My internet's going. It's coming a storm here, so. No, Gleason, I'm still bouncing.
Damn, I went outside for 2 minutes and everybody left the chat. Man, let me check on my chat here. Okay, Redline Gary. Checking in the chat. Oh, Rare is fine. Man, I didn't see you there before. Or did I? Okay. One for Clarksville. Okay. Let me get some food in me and I'll hop on. All right, Redline Gary. 8-foot silver. Road Runner. Yeah, I remember that. The 69 DDO. There were 2 others up for auction within 2 months. That was about 2 years ago. Yeah, I want to say it was about 2 years ago. There was 2 other ones in that same heritage auction. There were 3 1969s. And one Pratt saying, "Yep, Puerto Rican. That was my uncle on Sanford and Son, Julio." Yeah, right. Okay. Road runners. So, any good finds recently? Uh, yeah, Road Runner. Between me and Johnny Bass. Oh, okay, Mike. Oh, it's raining over there? Okay. Well, just try to get back up in a little bit. Yeah, Roadrunner, we had, between me and Johnny Bass, I didn't go through all these that I found, I don't know, 4 days ago or something, I want to say. I did get a foreign coin in there. I got a 50 peso, 50 peso, uh, out of the coin store. It wasn't a coin store, but it's a machine that's exactly like it. Uh, and I found, everybody knows what that is. Little safety pin. It rejected that naturally. And here it is. I found it. The Zoo of Acadiana in Lafayette, Louisiana, not far from me, got the tiger on it. Zoo of Acadiana, Louisiana, which is in Lafayette, Louisiana. That's a press penny right there. And naturally, the backside of it is blank. I don't know if I could make out a memorial on that or not. Never did look close at it. It's a memorial cent. Looks like it's pure copper. Yeah, it feels like it's copper, like 82 and before. And I think they were like $2.55 in quarters and a dime, and I still hadn't scoped them yet or looked at them. Which I'll probably make a video on it, you know, just a straight up video. I'll probably do that later to show everything. Miss Missy's in the house again. She's got the Anna I'm Crazy eyeballs out there. Mike Badger said I found it. 1981. D over S. Mike Badger, I found a 1981 D over S. '81. Come on, Mike. Roadrunner says I got a W quarter from my change. Sold it for $10. Hell yeah. Hey, $10 compared to just a quarter? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how long ago it was, but I did either have a video or in one of my live streams, I went to the coin store at Walmart. And the story goes, me, Missy, Johnny, we were all in my Jeep, me and Missy's Jeep. Went to Walmart, and Johnny, right when we walked through the doors, Johnny says, "Oh, I got to go do something." And I'm like, "Yeah, me too." Well, he had to go use the bathroom at Walmart. You know, lean over the dock for 30, 40 seconds, whatever. And I went straight to the coin store. They had 3 or 4 quarters in there. People were feeding the money too fast. I found a W quarter in a coin store. Now, finding them in change is one thing, but finding them in a coin store, you know, in the reject tray, that's another thing. Okay, so I think I'm the only guy in the coin community that has found a W quarter in a coin store. Yeah, but Mike Badger, you got to consider. Let me go back to your comment. 81, 1981, Denver over S. I'm not sure the years at San Francisco, but those were copper coins. And San Francisco, I mean, all right. San Francisco was minting the 81 pennies. And Denver was too. But San Francisco was all proofs, more or less. All proofs. So the only thing I'm trying to say is I don't think that they swapped dies. You know, somebody sent from Denver to San Francisco to Denver. Because Those were all proofs from the San Francisco Mint at that in that era. My first Coinstar score was a 61 Denver dime. Oh yeah, I found many dimes. In fact, my buddy Johnny Best, he goes at this when he goes to Walmart. That's the first thing he goes for. When he walks in, he goes for the coin store. And then he's staying there an hour just shopping, looking around, talking to friends because everybody knows Johnny Best in town. You know, he's a gunsmith and onboard mechanic, small engine. So everybody knows him. And then he'll be in there an hour, hour and a half. After he checks out, he goes check the coin store again. And Mike said, it sure looks like a deal. I'm not saying it's not, but, you know, back in from the teens to uh, 1955, because San Francisco Mint shut down. They didn't make any coins in 1956 at all. They did, but there's a big controversy on about it that people talk about. In 1965, I want to say, for the SMS sets, they didn't have a mint mark on the pennies. Or none of the coins. 65, 66, 67. They did not have a mint mark on any coin. And it's a long story. Y'all could Google it. Eva Adams, when she was the mint director. Y'all can Google Eva Adams, mint director, and it'll explain all of that. But San Francisco did make pennies for the SMS sets, but they didn't have an S on. And then San Francisco started in 1968 with the proofs. And it was S Mint mark, and they were proofs. Yeah. Okay, Mike. Roadrunner says, yep, there were listings for 81 D over S, but it was cool. You know, I know the San Franciscos in 81 were proofs. I'm just trying to find out how the Denver Mint was involved in the San Francisco. Yeah, Bigfoot said, let's see some coin pics. All right, Mike, jump up in here and show that off. Let's see it. Oh, anyway, back to that 69S DDO that Mitchell Spencer had. He found that in his first box of pennies he ever bought from a bank, $25. You know. Roadrunner said, "I'm talking about the business strike sense specifically." No, Roadrunner, let me send you a link. thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Oh, that's probably why. All right, Roadrunner. Which one are you going by? I see one that. Okay, I'm not gonna go back and look. Roadrunner. Which one is it? Sin City 95 or Roadrunner? Gmail. Which one is it? Roadrunner. Okay. That's probably why I didn't go through earlier. Right. Okay. All right, this morning, me.
How
Red
you
line.
doing?
Man, how long you been down there? About 2 minutes?
Roughly about a minute.
Oh, okay. I appreciate you coming up, Red Line.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gonna get Roadrunner on there. Paste. Well, there you go, Mr. Patrick. Roadrunner. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, man. We had a good talk about small engines and big engines earlier tonight.
Oh yeah,
Red
Brandon
Line.
stream.
Yeah, man. And machine shop tools. That was an awesome live stream that he had.
Oh yeah. It was nice to see an old 302 block and to help somebody out with it and get them pointed in the right direction.
Yep. I had a V6 305 engine and my 65 Chevy truck. And I bought it with no bed on it. Paid $125 for that truck. And it ran. But the law was always after him about, man, you ain't got no bed on this truck or nothing, whatever. And ERAS was bad on that. Okay. I built a wooden bed on it. I took some landscape timbers, treated landscape timbers, and I bolted them to the frame going this way. And I put some 2x4 joists, 1 foot on centers. Everything was treated. And marine plywood for the bed. And then I came off with a 1x12, actually like an inch and a quarter, 1x12 cypress. And I cut it and I came down, hose sawed all the holes for the tail lights to go into. Because they didn't have no tail lights. And this guy was just riding around town and he was doing the hand signals, like from, before there were signal lights on cars, you stuck your hand out like down, that was a left turn, that was a right turn, and then here was nothing, I'm keeping on going. And there's Roadrunner. He just popped up in the chat. What's up, Mr. Patrick? Gary, I think he was in here last time. Roadrunner was in here with that.
Oh yes, I was.
That's right. Then we got on it with started talking about hopped up cars and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Now, if I believe right, Roadrunner, that is a 66 that's in your avatar.
68.
68.
68. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had one exactly the same. I had a little bit of different type of rims, but yeah, I missed that. I missed that one dearly.
I tell you who's got some nice cars also besides Roadrunner. That's Hooper, Mr. Brian Hooper. He's got Redline Gary. All you gotta do is type in Brian Hooper, separate, and he's got some videos on his cars. He's got an awesome Chevelle, man. That thing, look, it'll make you lick the screen. Put it that way.
What year?
See, it's a 69 or 70, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
You know
That's
Brian Hooper. You know Brian Hooper.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
He's got
Not
he's
personally, but we've been around for a long time.
Yeah, I've been around the block with him too. Just in YouTube. He's been up in my panels before, and he's got videos on there. Yeah,
Yeah, he loves those
man, that's
Morgan.
some sweet cars he's got.
Well, I plan on buying one more muscle car, and having it, at least tricked out and updated, before I kick the bucket. I'd like to get a Roadrunner, but that would be kind of hard. They're hella expensive.
Well, not if you can find an older one and then restore it over like 3 or 4 years of time.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Depends on what how my luck falls.
Stephen Doolittle said, "That Cajun, it's probably a 69 if you lick the string." Kevin Myers, what's going on, mon ami?
My uncle had a 69 Roadrunner, and I remember the first time we went down to New Smyrna, he pulled the thing out and was like, "Now I'm telling you right now, I got $100 bill."
Oh, that trick.
He's like, "If you can get it from the dash, it's yours." What he didn't tell me is it had a 440 in it.
Oh, jeez.
He let that thing loose in first gear, grabbed second, and I swear to God, I had whiplash.
Oh my God. Yeah, those came stock with the 6-pack on there.
Yes,
with
it
the
did.
Roadrunners.
Yes, it did. And oh man, she hauled. That was my first experience in a Mopar, and I'll never forget that thing. Flying down 95 like a bat out of Hades.
Yeah, mine was a 383 Magnum with a 4-barrel Carter. I switched that out like second I bought that car. But the Carter was okay, but it was just it was basically to hold it back for their the government back then.
Yeah.
It would have had way more. We would have had way more power if they would have put a better carburetor on it, which I did. They got a band going on downtown here, and usually do every weekend.
Don't know what happened there.
So, yeah, I plan on getting another, hopefully Roadrunner, before I kick it. But we'll see. I'd like to buy one and like update it to where it's got, all the looks of the classic part of it, but with new technology.
That would be sweet.
Yeah. Well, that dude that has that show, that guy that lives in Texas, he has that car building show, and he built, he got a hold of I guess a Challenger rat pack setup, and I guess they gave it to him for some reason. The car was being trashed or something, and they gave it to him, and he took the motor out of that thing and put it into an older Challenger, like I think it was 69. Kind of put the transmission and engine, rear end, and it, you had to do a lot of chopping, but it worked pretty good.
Yeah, Richard Rawlings.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Texan. Yeah. So, yeah, that thing was pretty cool.
I like seeing a lot of the old classics that have some modern components to them.
Well, yeah, it's a matter of convenience, and sometimes it's the log. Basically, you got to update some things, but yeah, I've had a couple of Roadrunners, but I always wanted to build one that was up to date in technology too. So I would have all the conveniences of that particular part of it. Because Roadrunners, they didn't really come with much options. Maybe an air conditioner, power windows. That's about it. It was all muscle car.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta apologize to everybody. I'm sorry. I misnamed the car and the year. Okay. I'm going to show you in a little bit. I'm going to share my screen, and the volume's going to be probably, well, I'm going to try to adjust the volume. Okay. Let me, like I said, I apologize. I got the information wrong. Okay. And here it is. Well,
It's Gremlin.
Just wanted to make another video. Of my car. This is a '66 Buick Skylark Grand Sport. Me and my buddy Jimmy redone it in 2014. This time I'll show you the engine running. It's got the original engine. They call it a Wildcat 45, which is a Buick Nailhead 401. Still got the original transmission. 2-speed jetaway.
Oh, that's stock.
Yeah, but she's a beauty.
Yeah, buddy.
I might need a bib over here.
I need a mop. It looks like a I think in Century.
That's the original mileage. It's got 106,534. When I got it 37 years ago, it had 99,000 on it.
Wow, I didn't remember.
My grandma and grandpa bought it new.
Ooh.
I've had it ever since. Thanks for letting me share.
Nice.
You see, I was thinking it was a '69 Chevelle. I was wrong.
Yeah, it has the Buick the Buick Super Sport motor in it, or whatever, the Buick, not Super Sport.
Yeah, that was the original motor right there. He said that the Wildcat 445 or something. 445, yeah. He did say he had his transmission's a 2-speed.
Yep.
Like the 2-speed power glides.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the 2-speed power glides. That's my favorite transmission.
Oh, yes.
I had them in my Chevy. I had 2 of them in my Chevy trucks. And oh boy, you had low, okay, on the gear shift, like in the dashboard, you had low, drive, neutral, and reverse. You can do whatever you could get that thing to 55, 60 mile an hour. Okay, like when you want to get on it, and then that's in first, 55 to 60 in first. Then it's going to shift into drive. Okay.
They had a wicked power.
Those 2-speeds, I know a few race cars that we put those in. We like to call low the caution gear. And then the regular gear is shut up and hold on.
Yeah. There was a lot of race cars built, like dragsters, years ago, though. I'm talking about
they still
years ago. Dragsters with the 2-speed power glide.
Oh, yes. I know that's one of the transmissions I know inside and out. One of the very few.
Yeah. I had my spool valve. That little spool valve up in the valve body when you drop your pan. That little spool valve, what it would do, it wouldn't catch anymore. So I got one from a burnt up 2-speed power glide for that spool valve, and I had to bend it just a hair to get it in there. Okay, just move it out the way a little bit, and the spool valve went in there, no problem. Never had a problem with the transmission after that.
Even Luke Duke says used a lot in drag racing.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Like I was saying earlier, the drag cars and the funny cars. That was years ago, though. You know, for those that were factory stop, I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Now, guys, they'll put them into race cars, and, you know, I see it a lot at dirt tracks. I see it a lot in not so much late model asphalt. Modifieds, yeah. Definite. Those guys are notorious because I get hit up a lot. Do you know anybody with the 2-speed?
Yeah.
You asked me last week. I told you no.
I haven't seen one of those transmissions in like 30 years.
Yeah. I get a lot of guys that hit me up for parts and everything because I've got my ear to the ground and come across something and I'm like, oh, well, I know so-and-so's looking for this. So it's usually why they come and ask me. That, and I'm one of the few guys that carry almost an entire shop with him when he goes to the track.
Yeah, I miss
Okay,
those days. I can't store anything right now, so I'm kind of stuck with the, you know,
right.
whatever I got.
I want to say something else about Brian Hooper. One of his videos 2 years ago, he said he cherry-picked a 1909 S VDB Lincoln for hardly nothing at his local coin shop.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. That's the kind of deals that we all want to come across at times. Yeah.
Can you split a little of that luck this way?
1909 S VDB. Yeah.
Tell you what, I would believe Brian. Yeah, if anybody, I would believe him. That's cool, man.
Yeah, that's an awesome find right there.
Ken Peavy, he did that. He bought some 1909 S online and didn't, you know, and I guess he took off some poop and there it was, man, VDB. That was a while back. Yeah, he told us the story a couple of times, but yeah.
And while I say Ken Peavy's name, I'm gonna take my hat off. You know.
I have to talk to that dude.
That when he passed away, when Ken, the professor of coins, passed away, that was a big week-long silence thing. Okay, after we found out about it, man, everybody was just like, we can't believe it. He was young. He was young,
Yeah.
too young. I think I was older than Ken by, I think 3 years, 3 or 4 years.
Well, he's only like 4 years older than I am. I'm 51.
Okay, yeah, he's 3 years younger than me. That's it. Hey,
Yeah.
and I'm crazy. How you doing?
Hi, Anna.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see if I can
Hello, Anna.
let's see if I can find that other video of that Buick Skylark. Y'all just talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find that video.
It just seemed to me that, you know, the chaos and the splintering of different, you know, groups, it just, you know, happened after, you know, that he had passed. You know, he was kind of the glue to a lot of us, you know. But after he passed, man, it was just like, seemed like there was like a splintering, or, you know, um, people just, you know, strayed away from, you know, each other into different groups. And it wasn't, in my eyes, it wasn't very good, because, you know, a lot of controversy and just childishness, stupid stuff was going on, you know, after that. So it's a shame.
It happens that way in families too. I mean, you have like the person that glues everything together, always taking care of stuff and making
you
sure.
got it right on nose there. Yeah, you got it right there. But you
Yeah,
know,
because that happened with my family. I mean, we were all over the U.S. and it was kind of like we had 4 elders that were all brothers that kept everything together. And once they passed away, everybody just dispersed. It was like nobody wanted to get together anymore. Nobody wanted to do anything. And it's like, man, you know, we were all about getting together. So I see that a lot in some of the communities too.
well, you know, it is what it is now. I kind of like, I've been through my trials and tribulations, and I'm over it. So I'm just doing what I'm doing when I started, you know, and not, you know, not letting the drama drag me down too far, because it has some other people, and it's really a shame. Yeah, some good people have been really pushed to the limits because of, you know, drama. And unfortunately, you know, I understand, but you know, it is what it is. You know, this is like real life. You know, people don't realize. You know, it's like social media on a computer. It's still person to person.
Right. And especially when, you know, you're friends with that person, you've probably met up in person time and time again, you know, or you've shared a lot of things personally with somebody. You
Yeah,
can't help to have that close of a relationship with them.
yeah, you know. But you know, it's yeah. I just, like I said, I got over it. You know, it doesn't make any difference or matter much anymore unless it's in my face, and you know, I move on, because like I said, you let it get to you, and it's going to drag you down. You know, and in this kind of situation with social media, it just makes things, you know, 10 times worse sometimes. You know, but you know, like I said, you know, I just found a way, you know, and just leave it, let it loose.
Oh yeah.
I could find an original PG cases of Audi. Look, dude, what you talking about an original PG nowadays?
Power Glide.
A what?
Power Glide.
Oh, okay. The 2 speeds. All right, gotcha. Yeah, Paraglide. All right.
I remember that Mike, that 8 over or 88 over 87 he found. Yeah, I
What's
thought I
going
found him.
on, Mr. John Francis? How you doing, mon ami?
Far gone.
I think Kayla was here earlier. Kayla, #1 fan. I think she was here earlier.
That was probably when I was out in the garage and piddling around, and I swear I got to get that thing cleaned.
I'll tell you what, John Francis, Missy cooked up awesome beef roast tonight. Ooh, when Johnny Best walked through the door, when he came back from adoration, church, he walked in, he was like, man, it's smelling good up in here.
11, 12.
What?
Oh, I was saying Jinx, it's 11:12 right now, the time.
Oh,
We used to play games like that, when we were younger. Like when it's
1:15 my
12:34,
time.
1:34. You smack at each other when it was an out-of-state play.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Badger said my best find in the last few years was a 1888 over 87. You saw that one, Cajun. Yeah, you were in my live stream. Mike Badger,
I
you were
remember
in my
that.
live stream. Yeah. He was going through some pennies, Indian head pennies, and he got that 88 over that 87. I'm like, wow, you a lucky dog, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss too, especially with the markers. The first one that wears out after a while, though, is the cut over the word states, I think, and the other one's underneath the last 8. You can see the bottom of the 7. Believe me, I keep my eye out for that one.
Oh yeah.
I thought I had one at one point, but it wasn't. Too far gone, very late. Yeah, that couple up in Alaska, they found that close AM. I think it was a 92D close AM.
Far North Coins.
That was a while ago.
Far North Coins. Yeah. He did find that 92 close AM and $10,000.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Well, yeah, that's how much it's worth. But I don't know if they'll get that much for it. Well, Jessica, she found a bunch of 95D DDOs in a roll. I don't know how many, but there were at least 3 or 4.
You're talking about Jessica, the secretary, and coppercoins.com. Yeah, that Jessica.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And he sent her those boxes. Okay, he sent her, Chuck Daughtry, coppercoins.com, sent her a bunch of boxes that was unsearched, and that's where she found that at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure enough,
really?
catfish. Yeah. Man, look, when Chuck Daughtry says, I don't go through them, I'm just sending them to you, he means it. He does not. If he tells you he does not go through those, the man has, okay, let me see how I can phrase this. A 12 by 12 or a 14 by 14 room stacked to the ceilings with boxes of wheat pennies or memorial pennies. Both.
Well,
the man has more rolls of pennies than the vault does. Okay.
Yeah.
I was in New Iberia today, Cajun. John Francis, you was in New Iberia today? You wasn't far from me. How did you get there? down I-49 and then hit 90 corridor down to New Iberia. I wish you'd have let me know something, John. We could have met up. Could have got something to eat over here. Yeah, you wasn't far from my house, John. You wasn't far at all, buddy.
Yeah, I've always tried to be 100% truthful and upfront with everybody concerned with my, coins and selling, because you make stupid mistakes, or you just use, even the slightest will screw your whole fun way up with the coin community, and that's very tough thing to get over with a lot of people. But I trust Chuck. Definitely when he says something, I believe him.
Who?
Oh, Chuck
Well,
Daughtry.
Oh, Chuck. I think you said Chad. I'm like, who? Yeah, Chuck Daughtry. Yeah. He is the Lincoln Cent Coin Whisperer. Penny Whisperer. Penny Whisperer.
Yeah, I remember him saying.
He made a big order from me a couple days ago. For some flips, courthouse flips.
Oh, yeah.
The non
Plasticized, yeah.
non-plasticized. Yeah, he made a big order with me. 8 boxes of flips.
Whoa, yeah. He must be ready to submit a bunch of stuff.
No, actually, when he does his reveals and all that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because he does 5 days a week. He does auctions, penny auctions, and then the roll reveals. And I can't wait to put my two 1974, 1975 coins up to PCGS.
Oh.
It was, let me see. He called one of them MS-67, and the other one, I'll have to find the link to that video. He's saying, "Oh, I'm jabbing, talking, my butt off while I'm looking at one of the most beautifulest pennies I ever seen in my life." He said, "This will go 68 easy," something like that. And he said, "Let's see who this penny is for." Cajun, you lucky dog. You got a 67. Now you might have more than a 67. I'm like, oh my God. Because I'm watching a video, the live stream, and I was so excited about getting an MS-67 penny. And when I seen that coin, when he was showing it, I'm like, man, that penny is way prettier than mine. That's a higher grade penny than a 67. I'm like, then he says, let's see who this coin's for. Oh, Cajun. Wow, 2 in a row. Not 2 in a row. One was like number, they were like 10 coins. But he's talking about 2 in a row for me for the highest coin, the highest graded coin in that row. And I will be sending that off for grading in the near future when I get some money. And let me tell you what, that coin is the second one he was looking at. That's a $9,000 coin.
Ooh.
If it comes in as MS-68.
I would admit that. Yeah, assuming that happens, but there's also the assumption that somebody else will send more or one in than somebody else, and that'll knock the price down. So if you're looking to get a little extra change out of it, I would submit it as soon as possible, because of the population.
Yeah, but there's no
that's a coin that's, you know,
MS-68 on that penny. I think there's a population of one.
I think there's two now. I know which one you're talking about. And the more that go up to that or get close to that, really close to that grade or use it, the more it knocks down the price. And there goes your extra change aspirations. But getting that grade would be awesome too. I've reached at 67 and I declined to have it holdered because I know for a fact mine's better. So it's you playing a game with them. I was like, I know I'm going to end up getting a point, knocked off or for one reason or another. But
and if I turn it in for grading and it's a $5,000 coin, it only costs me $1.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I got vouchers. I got vouchers too, but when it comes down to the grade of the coin, I have to pay the extra for the value of the coin too. It's not much, but if I think the coin's going to make the a top grade where it's worth a lot of money, I have no problem paying a few extra bucks to for that insurance, because otherwise they'll devalue it. And you know what? The whole thing about they switched up both larger companies have switched up their the owners and their staff. So it's like you don't know what you're going to be seeing as far as results.
Oh yeah, and Mike Badger said that Chuck is one hell of an artist also. Oh, he is. The United States Treasury Department. Okay, for the dollar bills, what have you?
Yeah.
Currency, not coins. The United States Treasury Department almost hired Chuck. He turned it down. He turned the job down. He did. And he was like, man, I'm not going to be cramped up, claustrophobic in a little room and do all this. He says, I like to be in my open space. He turned down the job, and it was very good money. The man is an artist, big time. If he would look at Gary right there and do a screenshot of him, Chuck could portray Redline Gary. I mean, it would look exactly like it.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of artwork that Chuck Daughtry did. He was showing all that off in my live panel one night. It was like 5 hours of showing all his stuff off. His pen, pen, and then pen and ink, pencil and ink. The man is very talented. Very talented.
Yeah, some people are just like that. I can't draw for crap, but I can remember, almost anything and everything. That's assuming that I allow myself to, because I'll just let crap fly over my head because it's not worth it. But I'll remember this, every detail, every little nook and cranny if I pay attention.
Yeah, I can't draw. But I'm sure if Chuck drew me, it'd turn into a horse's rear. Yep, there's an accurate picture.
So I think we're coming into the new generation of OGs, man. They're Yeah.
Okay.
I think that, you know, like Robert Lawson, he's been working on the latest cherry pickers guide. Yeah, I think he deserved that kind of clout, you know, recognition, and others too. But you know, him coming up like that, it's good to see, you know, an associate come up like that, because he really worked hard, you know, at this hobby. And you know, and we're changing generations soon here. It's going to be, you know, a whole different ball of wax within the next couple of years.
Mike Badger, what you talking about? Is that live show still up? Which one you talking about, Mike Badger?
Yeah, it after Ken died, a couple of people took over, and then just one of the shows then kind of like is at rest right now. So, you know, I got a good note here. Novus is back, and he promised.
Novus Stacker.
And he's
Well,
promised.
okay. I hadn't seen him in what,
Yeah,
2 years probably.
Close. Yeah. He first got into an accident, and he had personal.
Yeah, he got in a car wreck. Yeah, that's right.
But he put up a video, I believe yesterday, and said he went out and found some cool coins and talked about them for a second, and told him that he was going to bring back the sheep show, and that was kind of relieving, because I've been kind of needing that kind of release. You know, we used to have a great time just harping on each other, and you know, no holds barred.
There goes Cajun again, showing the food.
Yeah, he loves to cheese that stuff.
Had myself muted. That's my job. Like kind of like Twitty things. That's my job. That's what I do. That's a small plate that Missy made for herself. And that's my job. I gotta make y'all hungry all the time. I do. That's my job. Make everybody hungry on YouTube. I say that every time I'm live.
Video.
I say that every time I'm live. That's a chuck roast, beef roast, right there that Missy cooked down for 3 hours in the black iron pot, the big black iron pot. She made a potato salad. She made a potato salad, and then some cream style corn. Oof. And mustard greens too. Mustard greens. Bigfoot said, "Damn it, Cajun."
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's almost like your pecan praline video I watched.
Oh, my praline video? Yeah. Man, that's 15 minutes. You have now wait, you can cook them down, all that. 10 to 15 minutes. But you gotta let them pralines sit for about an hour. You gotta let them sit, cool down. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you just can't spoon out a praline on the wax paper and then expect to eat it right away. No, because there's no way at all for that hot praline. If you take a bite of it, you can spit it out, but your mouth is going to be burning for at least 5 minutes. You know, because hey, no, you cannot eat hot, very hot candy. You can't. No, I mean, I'm talking about, baby, once I spoon them down, yeah, right. She means like you got to let them sit at least 15 minutes, then she'll try to take a bite. But for them to harden up, it takes an hour or 2 hours to let them sit. Bigfoot said, "Damn it, Kate." Making us hungry. Luke Duke said, "Good thing I'm eating some chocolate chip cookies right now." Yeah, just the other day, Missy made some homemade chocolate chip
Oh,
cookies.
rub it in, Luke.
Yeah, I will. I will. Luke Duke can rub it in, and I'll rub it in. And where's 710? Where's 710? I sent you a link and
Yeah, he was lurking
2 hours
earlier.
ago.
He's still looking for it.
All right, Juan Prince. See you later, Moon and me.
Hasta la
What do you
vista.
want?
Oh, and
Yeah.
that link I put in chat under my golden yellow color name, that's a video for Chuck Daughtry. Okay, it's an informational video how to teleport a 82 small date, 82 large date, which that's the big money. The big money. So y'all, Redline Gary, watch that video I put up in there later
I got
on.
it to my save list.
Yep, that's right. You right click and open the link in a new tab, and boom, you got. Now that's that coin that he's talking about, and you can find it in change. You know, it's not impossible to find it in change. Put it that way. Put it this way. You can get you 2 bodies, car bodies, frames, 2 new engines, all nice new metal on the outside of your car. You can get 2 or 3 of them with what that penny's worth. Yeah.
I wouldn't think so much now because they did find a couple more, but yeah, are you talking about the transitional 82?
Yeah, 82 small date,
82D small date, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they've only found 2 of those, and yeah, the price hasn't gone down on those now. I think the last one went for over 18,000.
Oh, Gleason News said, Cajun, if you see Thug stacking, please tell him I received those silver rounds, and tell him thank you very much for me. Yeah, Gleason, number 1 Thug stacking was in here earlier. He threw me a couple of super stickers and stuff. And
I think I saw him here last night when we were talking.
Huh?
I think I saw him here last night when we were talking. Not for very long, but he popped in and out.
You mean Thug stacking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in here last night. Yeah. And he's sending out everybody's stuff. Okay. He is. He's sending out everybody's stuff. The man never did nothing to me or my YouTube friends. So I'm just saying, I'm not gonna block him or anything. He's making himself good now. I think he learned his lesson.
Plus you're off the grid. You're not involved. So
Right, yeah, I'm not involved in all that. I didn't but giveaways, he sent everybody their giveaways. And everybody that bought something from him, hey, he's coming true in blue,
I don't know anything, really anything about the whole situation, but if the guy's trying to make amends, then that shows something.
He is. Yeah, he's making amends. He's like shipping everybody their stuff. He did say he was in the hospital for a couple of weeks or something. I have no idea about the whole situation with the other channels. I just heard that he didn't send off their stuff. And look at the Irish. I'm hoping he gets his stuff, and I will send an email to Thug Stack and hey, send Look at Irish his coin. You know, that one coin he bought.
Yeah.
Please do that. You know. He didn't buy
I
it
mean,
on my channel,
all it takes is a little communication, a message, something to reassure, you know, that you're going to take care of business. You know, shit
right?
happens.
Yeah. Say, look, look, I didn't forget about you. I will send it off in the near future. There you go. Yeah. Let them
Exactly. That's
know
all it
that
takes.
you're sending them this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know that usually you can reassure people, you know, because that it's I've ended up in the hospital like 4 or 5 times in the last year, and I still have not missed any of my sales. Or if I was going to be late, I always message the customer or buyer.
Communication. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and not
yeah.
one of them had any problem with me being a little late, because of my health, geez. So people got to communicate. That's the biggest thing in the world, especially.
Yeah. So
I'm
anyway,
horrible about getting stuff out.
I'll let him know, Gleason, next time I see him. You know, he was supposed to send me an email last night, so I could give him my address because he's got some stuff that's supposed to be sent to Miss Missy. So what? Oh yeah, and then Missy just said, "I'm not know her," you know. Hell, I tell you what, I won for that cancer quilt auction last year. That was the first one, and I donated that to Matt 83. And I'll tell you what, for the auction, I was there live, 8 hours or whatever. Anyway, I won that quilt, a custom made quilt. I won it, and I said, "Look, guys, I'm donating that to Matt 83, and because he helped us so much when my refrigerator icebox went out, Matt 83 bought me an icebox, and I told him not to. He did it anyway, and Lowe's, Home Depot, actually the warehouse that supplies Home Depot stuff out of Baton Rouge, they came over here. They set it up in my house, and it was up and running in no time. So that quilt, which is like an $800 quilt, custom made, to you, whatever you wanted. Okay, I donated my winnings to Matt 83, and then Miss Ida says, and then I was crying, I was bawling. Y'all could look that live stream up, that video up last year. I was bawling, crying, couldn't keep my composure. And Miss Ida said, "Cajun, that was a real heartfelt thing you did to Matt 83. So guess what? I'm gonna make you one, Cajun, for you and Missy. I'm gonna give you one. Just send me what you want on it." And that's when I broke down. I had almost like an anxiety attack, or a panic attack, or whatever they call it. And I just broke down, sobbing, crying, and that's been about 2 years. That's why I'm not in no rush for it. I said, I'm not in a rush. And I said, that was, yeah. Anyhow, I did send her some info on what what I wanted on it. But, you know, when she told me that she was going to give, you know, Matt the quilt, I donated to him. And then me, I got one. That's when I started having that anxiety attack or whatever. It was like, oh,
That's the power, dude.
yeah, it's, you know, the coin community comes in and helps everybody out.
That is bad. That is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the hospital then too. I was like, I sent her some cash, you know, for to you know, but that's when I first got sick, and I heard about that, and I immediately sent some cash for her. Watched, you know, kind of as things progressed, and it was, you know, quite amazing. But I didn't get too choked over it.
Okay.
You see those down in the chat, Cajun? 710s right there.
Huh?
Said 710s down in the chat.
Still haven't found it, huh?
I see 710 in the chat, but I sent him a link to jump up in the panel.
Well, you might have to get that cattle prod out and prod him a little bit.
Yeah, I like the remote control ones, you know, with the collars.
Oh. Oh yeah. But the second auction, you know, cancer quilt auction, the second one, I was in the hospital when that happened. I was in the hospital for a month, a whole month. Red's Lobby, what's going on, mon ami? Alexander Smith, what's going on? How you doing?
What up, Schmitty? From Ontario, California, or Canada?
I don't know.
Well, we have Ontario out here in Southern California. I was just joking.
Yeah, they do have an Ontario, California. They do. Oh, we're doing good, Alexander. Finally got my water, regular cold water, hooked up, and if Sunday, if it don't rain, well, no, we can't get no pipes anyway on Sunday. We already assessed the situation. And then Monday, if it's not raining like it's supposed to, like in the last week, we're gonna get the gas lines hooked up. All the water lines are ready right now because I got my we disengaged my hot water heater, and then we just, you know, connected it in a series. So at least now we have regular water, cold water, and then, you know, to take our baths, because I don't have a shower. I got one of the big old clawfoot porcelain tubs. That's what we got. Oh yeah, they hold a lot of water. Put it that way. So anyway, you know, we just closed the circuit out. Did away with the hot water tank. Hooked up the cold water to the hot water side, and boom, we got that. We got water at least.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping that Monday it's not going to be stormy like it's been doing the last few days. and my buddy Doobie can get under the house. At least we can go get the pipes, and we'll install the hot water, the water heater. I say hot water heater. That's a common saying down here. Hot water heater. Okay, converts cold water to hot water.
You're getting the on-demand tankless, or are you getting?
Yeah, no, tankless. Yeah, tankless. Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yeah. And I
Well,
tell you what.
a lot easier.
And I tell you what. If I don't care who's in here, not in here, whatever. But I see some of the names in here that donated money to my super chat to get my issue fixed. Right? I've got receipts. I've got all of that stuff. Between Thursday night, I'm gonna say it before that, but Thursday night with Big T coins, raised $150 there. Raised a few bucks before that, like $15, $20, $30. As of Friday about 11 o'clock, I had $1,400, just say $1,450 in my PayPal account from Miss Ida. Big
That's
T.
barely enough to cover, the water heater and the fittings and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's quite an expense. Putting in a new water heater, because you got to get it inspected and
Yeah, especially with the pipes. Yeah, with the gas lines running to the hot water heater, and then the hot water heater closet. The lumber was almost $800 for the hot water heater closet. It's going to be a little bit bigger. It's going to be 4 foot by 10 foot. And it's going to be a gas tankless heater. So that's going to be another 600, whatever. And then $75 deposit to turn the gas on. Everybody knew what was going on. Huh?
They jack you for that? For the gas?
Okay. All right. It's going to cost $75 deposit, but then they come put me a gas meter.
Oh, okay.
After we get certified that my gas pipes are not leaking, the city will come out, put me 75. I don't know if they're going to have an inspection fee or not. I have no idea.
That usually comes with a permit. If you get a permit, usually that's included.
Yeah.
I don't know about your area, but that when I paid for a permit, that pays for the inspection and most of any follow up involved.
Yeah. There might be a like you say inspection fee for the guy to come out, but we have to have the gauge on there with 4 pounds. We can do 10 pounds. It don't matter. But 4 pounds is usually the normal. And
yeah, they usually make you jack it up just a little bit more, but yeah, it's got to hold for at least an hour.
Correct. That's what I was talking about. It don't matter if you got 4 pounds, 10 pounds, because you're on steel pipe, and water pipe actually holds more psi than okay, you're looking at a 150 pound psi, 180 pound psi on a water pipe. That's PVC. But black iron pipe or galvanized gas pipe, you can put 10 pounds on that, but usually the gauges don't go up that high for your pressure test.
Yeah, you gotta give it a couple of just try out before you get inspected, because those galvanized systems are little.
Yeah, my gas pipes are underneath my house, not
Yeah.
in the attic.
Yeah, yeah, the water piping, yeah, that's usually an easy one, but getting the gas, and having them, because
Yeah.
there's also points where they want you to put in a drip trap or water trap for because their lines are humidified or something like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, it sounds like a straightforward thing with your place. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then who said that? Red's Line B. Oh yeah, Reds. Green 710. All upside down. The community is great. The corn community is awesome. There are a couple of rotten apples in the bunch, but they are not spoiling the rest. And it's there's a few people on YouTube that just come into the coin community and like for say 2 or 3 months, and they say, "Hey, my car engine went out or something, and I ain't got no money for it." Well, then we all donate to that guy, and he uses it for drugs or something. You know,
Yeah,
that's common. That's common.
the quick hunters have been more prevalent, especially in the last year or so. But it's
Oh yeah, there's quite a few guys in the coin community that ripped off a few people.
yeah,
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 big
quite
time.
expensive too.
Three and $4,000. Matter of fact, the only benefits that I did, like with my cousin that died, Texas Girlie Donna. Oh yeah, well we seen her body. You know, yeah, we all knew she died, and I did an auction. I put up some coins, some silver and stuff. Uh, Chuck Daughtry came up in the panel, auctioned off a bunch of penny rolls, and I mean everybody was up and at 'em for that, you know. So, Miss Maria, you sure can. Let me send you a link, Miss Maria, right now. There we go. Paste. Nope, that's the wrong link. Yeah, it was that YouTube link I was sharing earlier. Copy. Boom. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be over here that much longer because got all that good smelling food over here. Come on up, Miss Maria. Sent you a link. But I'm going to be making a video like when we tear down that little bitty 2 foot water closet outside, because that's where my hot water heater is outside.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a video of that. Got to get the electricity undone from it. And we're going to tear that out, show all that on a video. And then we're going to show the water heater being put to the wall. And then I'm going to be building a closet all around that. And everybody knows that lumber is very expensive nowadays.
Yeah. That's a shame. It's all gouging. We got plenty of them. People. There's no workers to cut it and people to deliver it, and then you got the gougers, and it's just you know, the usual.
Reg Lobby said, I know I have to stop visiting a few channels due to pointless drama and getting screwed out of $30,000 because
Oh my
the
goodness.
person couldn't take an hour to come to his properties after I spent $800 to get it. Wow.
Mm.
Oh, there's Miss Maria. How you doing, Sean?
I'm doing good, Cajun. I'm hearing what you're talking about, people helping people in the community and, people taking advantage and stuff like that. Well, you know, I believe it was last year when all this stuff started. I was always on Miss Ida's stream. And then that's when KK was in and she had her own other little stream and she asked me to be like a how would you say,
Co-host.
her helper, to help her like be her guest helper or whatever. And the big commotion came in with Redneck, Big Red or whatever he's called now, Big Red
Yeah,
Bullion.
yeah, Big
And
Red Bullion. Yeah.
yeah, he came in there and started cussing us out. And then, he was my friend for a long time. And yeah, co-host 710. And then he said, and Maria, how could you do that to Miss Ida? And I said, what are you talking about? Because he said, how could you do that to Miss Ida after she helped you? And I'm like, what are you talking about? She helped me. He said that she sent me money. And you know how people start talking? That she claimed that she sent me $100, which was a
Who?
lie.
Who said that? That they sent you $100?
I'd rather not say names.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
people have been telling me
Just
stuff
center around the same
when it
group.
started going on, right? And I was like, no, she didn't. I went through bank statements and everything and saying, looked, and I was like, because I've looked at all my bank statements. She ain't sent me nothing through no PayPal, through no Cash Apps. And I told Red, that's a lie. That is not the truth. She blocked me from her stream. And I'm like, that's fine. I can't believe she did that. I would send in stuff to her stream to give up for giveaways. And all of a sudden, I was the bad person. So I was hurt that Red did that. Called me names,
Oh,
cussed us.
okay.
Mm.
Well, okay, Miss Maria, let's just drop that subject for now, if you don't mind.
That's fine. I
And
just wanted to.
and I want you to send me an email on that, okay, if you don't mind.
I
'Cause-
will.
okay, thank you. I appreciate it. If
Okay.
that way,
No,
that way, I'm not. I stay neutral on just about everything.
yeah.
Now, if somebody's gonna screw me or whatever, then I will announce their name. If somebody does that to me, screws me or whatever. But
Yeah.
I kind of got lost in translation on what you're talking about. So I would just rather, like, uh, you know, not talk
I
about it
understand what you're trying to
at the
say.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
because
yeah, Maria,
you know,
we understand you're still hurting and want to express yourself about that situation or more. Believe me, I've had to go through it myself. But at a certain turn here, this is ultimately Cajun's channel, and
I know it is. I know it's Cajun's channel, but I'm just trying
Okay,
to get my name filled in.
That's okay. That's
So, but
okay.
we're not going to talk about
I
it no
totally
more.
understand.
Just like Cajun
I
said, we're not going to
totally
talk about it no more.
yeah.
Thank
Okay, I just noticed Red's Lave. He says, I have access to 500-acre property 5 miles northwest of the Cordova mine, same fault as the old mine. And he said there was 24,000 ounces of gold pulled from the Cordova mine. Wow.
Whoa. Whoa. They didn't find a lot of gold up there.
I have no idea where the Cordova mines are at, though.
Well, Canada, you know, specifically, they're just, you know, with the new technologies and everything. I mean, they're finding new, you know, spots, you know, all the time.
Huh. Okay, so that's up in Canada?
I believe so.
Does that line run through the United States borderline, and right south of the border you can go get you a couple of pickers out of a prospector pan?
Probably.
Not sure about that.
Okay, because I have no idea where the Cordova mine's at. No idea.
I'm not sure exactly, but assuming where he lives, that would be my first guess.
Oh, Ontario near Toronto. Okay. There you go, Reds. Okay, let me think. All right. What is it? Okay, near Tucson, Arizona, by Mount Lemmon. Tucson, Arizona is a high valley. It's a mountain valley. About in between 4,000 feet above sea level and around 6,000 feet. Just that little valley in Tucson, Arizona, and not far from Mount Lemmon, where they have a snow ski resort. If it ever snows up there, you know, at the times, there was a gold mine not far from Mount Lemmon. I'm talking within a couple of miles. And y'all could look it up. And they had an earthquake back in the late 1800s, I want to say. And I think it was called the Iron Gate Mine, if I'm not mistaken. And they have a restaurant up on Mount Lemmon called the Iron Gate Restaurant. Now, they added, you know, the opening of the mine, the gold mine, when they had that earthquake there. It wasn't a huge earthquake, but it was significant enough to all the boulders and all that. And all the guys that were working there got killed. You know, so nobody actually knows where. And you're looking at I don't know, 100 or 200 feet of boulders that closed up the opening to the mine.
Ouch.
There's a few people looking for that mine with hard-working people. Okay, way back then, trying to move boulders and dynamite stuff just to get to the opening of the mine. Nobody's ever found it yet. But they were pulling a lot of gold out of that mine at one time.
The thing is, that whole area between Nevada and Arizona is stuffed with the gold deposits. It's all underground and kind of hard to get to.
Rafe Ailman's in the house. What's going on, mon ami? My moderator brother.
Rafe.
Rafe Ailman is in the house. I don't know how much silver's down in Yuma. I don't know if they had silver ever taken out of that part of Arizona, but I know like around
lot of those
Tombstone, because Tombstone, that's way below Tucson, and there's plenty of silver, maybe a little bit of gold. What they need is a LiDAR scans of the area. With LiDAR, you can see through the foliage and see surface distortion, providing the indication of location. Actually, Red Lumpy, that's all. It's not that much greenery up there. There is a little bit, but it's more like it's not like the Appalachian Mountains, in the eastern part of the U.S. These are all just like mountains that just face rock face, you know.
Yeah, most of them been weathered down.
Yeah, but like the Rocky Mountains, it's hard to find a lot of green grass and trees up over the Rockies. It just depends on which part you're on.
Well, yeah, the west side of the mountain gets all the water, so it predominantly has the most vegetation. And, but you still got a lot of hills and mountains in between, after that too. So
yeah, there's a lot of mountains in Arizona. A lot of mountains in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Res Lobby said there is gold everywhere, but is it worth mining? Not in most cases.
If we were to extract all the gold on Earth, we'd be standing knee deep in it.
I'll tell you what. I guess I'm gonna say it like I want to, and I'm quoting Eddie Murphy. if shit would be worth something, poor people would be born without assholes. Yeah.
Well, that's what plumbers are for.
Ouch.
Hey, I'm a plumbing engineer, so anything is worth money. If it's useful.
Well, hey, cow shit's worth money. Horse shit's worth money.
So is pig.
Pig shit. Yeah. As far as fertilizer, yeah.
Yeah, which I don't know why people tend to go pig around here. It don't yield that much of results compared to chicken.
Yeah. Oh, chicken shit. That's oh boy. It has to be dried out all the way.
Yeah.
Okay, all the way, and it's still a hot fertilizer. I mean, a hot fertilizer.
Mm-hmm.
You can burn some plants up real quick with chicken shit fertilizer. Oh, Maria, don't worry about that, Miss Maria. You didn't cause no issues. Don't worry about that. I tell you what, rabbit pens. If you grow a bunch of rabbits, and all that rabbit poop goes in the ground, okay, you just let it set. Move your pens around, and in 2 years or 3 years from where that original pen was, you till that up, and you're gonna grow the best tomatoes and bell pepper plants you ever want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know all about that. I went to
rabbit poop is like kind of like a cow, and just because their digestive system, the way they eat and their poop, it's the same.
Yeah, they got more than one stomach, so their digestive system kills all the weed seeds in what they eat. Yeah, horses are a different story. You know, horse manure's good fertilizer. You know, after you let it set, cure,
Yeah.
compost down. Yeah, but you're gonna get a few weed seeds out of the horse manure. Cow manure, you're not gonna get hardly no wheat seeds in their manure fertilizer.
Why are we talking about fertilizer?
Yeah, everything goes to a different source of
Conversation.
talking in my live stream. We talking about music.
You don't think I
about
don't know?
we talking about music, food, coins, small engines, all that.
Crap.
You never
Matt.
know what you're gonna come across with when I go live.
Yeah, that's what Nova's last famous words.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
All right, Gleason, appreciate
I'll be glad to see him again.
Gleason, appreciate you coming up, buddy.
Take care,
And
buddy.
please, don't overdo it with your back. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go lean off the dock. I gotta go lean off the dock. That's right, Red Line Gary. Be back in a minute.
He needs to go talk to the man, the table man.
Uh-huh.
So who else do we got coming here? Still the same crowd, but that's okay. That's all right.
All right, all right, all right.
So we're on Halloween month here. Anybody gonna have some cool parties? Maybe scare a couple of people. That's my favorite thing.
I'd love to, but I go to the All American 400 in Nashville.
Oh.
So we run that for the weekend, and then it's like a Friday night, Saturday night thing. And then Sunday, I think, we go up north from Nashville to the Veterans Motorplex and run there.
No,
So
they
it's
should
like
keep
a
it
whole-
busy.
Yeah, but it's a hike from Ohio to get to Nashville.
Yeah.
So, and especially when you got, 4 teams with, 4 separate drivers, 5 cars, and all the tow rigs and support vehicles. It's a challenge to get everything together for those trips.
I understand it. I used to do concerts and music, so it's about the same thing. And
I spent 11 years as a touring musician.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hated it. I got out of it as quickly as I could. I just did not like touring, and so and then my mother got really sick, so I stayed behind and took care of her. So but I don't regret it. I didn't really like touring in the first place, but I like setting up and doing things locally and or semi-locally, which is okay with me.
Yeah, I still get out, occasionally.
Yeah, Red's Lobby.
When you have like agents and stuff like that, and you're bouncing around from one band to another, and living out of a backpack.
Yeah.
You know, I tell people all the time, I'm like, look, you think it's like the movie Rockstar? You're sadly mistaken. You're in a van with 5 to 7 dudes, sometimes more, that haven't showered in a week.
And like, there's always that one dude that just really pisses you off, or everybody off. You know, or it's just a conflict of interest is just seems to permeate the whole scene.
Yep. I try to tell people it's like being married to 5 different people and all of them hate you.
Yeah.
And
That's about the best way to sum it up.
Red Labe, 710 Oil put my email up. Send me an email with those pictures, and I will share the screen.
Hey, listen, guys, I'm kind of beat. I'm gonna bail out here. Thanks for having me up, Cajun.
All right, Mr. Patrick, Road Runner, beep beep.
Nice to see you again, Gary, and the rest
Yeah.
of the chat.
Hey,
there.
Road Runner, you still have a car or two in your driveway where you could show some good pics?
The car, no.
Oh, okay.
I've gave my last car up a couple years ago. I just couldn't afford it. You know, I'm getting barely even getting caught up right now, even after all the medical stuff. So, but you know, it's I have some in my archive. I can bring up one of these days.
There you go. Yeah, go in your photos or whatever of your car. You know, your cars, or whatever. Yeah, we do. We'll share it on the screen.
No, I'd love to.
We always love looking at old cars that looks like Brian Hooper's car. You know.
Well, at least I got to own something like that. That's you know, I like that you know, the fact that I was able to own one. But you know, it wasn't an easy thing. It wasn't just given to me. But
right.
Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Y'all take care, and thanks again, Cajun, and night, Gary, and the rest of the chat.
All right, take it easy, man.
Hey, Roadrunner, Pluton. Okay, Rez Labe said he sent the email. Let me check it out. See if I got it yet. So, I don't know why Gavin didn't show up, or did he?
You know, I don't know.
You know, he told me to send him a link. I sent him a link. He was in Brandon's stream earlier, and I sent him a link when he told me to, and I don't know, I got it right here. To Hot Rod Gavin, there's a stream link. Huh. Hot Rod Gavin, you still in here? Let me refresh my email. There he is. There's a bit. Let me open this up. think I see gold in there. Okay, let me share my screen.
Mm.
All right, there we go. And I'm gonna make that big. There we go. All right, what we looking at right there in that picture, Reg Lave? Visible flower gold. Two have visible silver veining. And the other two are just ore bodies I extracted the samples from. Okay, okay. This is the first picture, Reg. I think there's a little gold speck there, gold right there. A little bit of gold there, a little bit of there, a little bit of there, a little bit of there. You can see gold in there, gold colored stuff. There, well, my cursor. Can y'all see my cursor?
I can see.
Okay, there, possibly there, possibly there. It's that right there. I don't know what that is, but that's a hunk of gold. Wow, Red said that's the one with the flower gold. Man, I see more than flower gold there, like right here, right there. Looks like a little bit of gold. Right there, 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 a little bit there, a little bit there. Right there, I think. Right there, maybe. Okay, let me go to the next picture. All right, wow, looks like a bunch of, what is that, quartz? Right there. And there's something there. That looks shiny yellow. Right there. See if we can see anything in here.
Riggs said that that's the silver in the vein.
Which one? Oh, Red Zombie, the white quartz. This one right here that we're looking at. You can see a little something right there. Okay, let me go to the third picture. Some nice quartz right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go to the next picture. Okay, Reg, enlighten me. Tell me what we're looking at right here in this picture with all the look like an earthquake or what have you heaved up the ground at an angle. All those rocks. Explain that one right there. Except if we were looking at all this white stuff up here, is that like quartz or something? Or that's as close as I can get to it. with all that white. That is the exposure the samples came from. The white is quartz. The vein of material is just under the quartz. Okay. All this right here. Samples came from the compact zone between the contact zone between the quartz and the host rock. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the next picture. There we go. There's some white down there. It's looks like iron oxide right there. See where my cursor's going? That's some
Yep.
kind of iron oxide. And then there's a little bit of white up here to the top left. And a little dabba do of it right there. Right? That's all the pictures I got right there. So what's this one right here, Rich? You know, all these like with that looks like rust oxide. I mean iron oxide, and there's something here that's white. And right here to the top left, there's some white right there. What's all that? Red said, yeah, very iron-rich post rock. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Iron oxide right there. That's awesome. Okay.
That is really cool.
Yep. Ironstone. The white is quartz vein. Yep, that's what I thought. Right there. That's what I thought. Man. How much of that quartz is in there? And you get some good crystals out of there when you break them apart. You know, like say if you've taken a sledgehammer or a splitter, an axe, and then you break that apart, then you get a lot of them crystal quartz out of there. Man. I got a friend of mine that brought down some quartz from Arizona or Nevada and brought them down over here, and they turned a different color. They turned almost like a greenish color because there's no humidity over there. And when you bring them down here in the humidity, they turn that greenish bluish color. Solid vein material, not crystallized. Yeah, well, okay. Where's that at, Rich? Up there in that dry humidity area? Oh, the quartz up there is solid vein material, not crystallized. Yeah, no, that's not what I meant on that. I'm talking about crystals, quartz crystals. And they turn a different color when you're bringing them to South Louisiana. No, because Reg is up north of Arizona. But I have some friends of mine that went to Arizona. Reg Lobby said Cajun Coin Hunter, the closest town is called Havelock, Ontario.
Interesting.
Yeah. I know bunch of those. Like I said, some friends of mine had brought some from Arizona, Nevada area, and they call them some kind of crystals, luck crystals or something, and it was huge and just like quartz, and they turned a different color down here, like a greenish, bluish color when they hit the humidity.
Mm.
The area isn't known for the crystallized quartz. Okay. All right, look, everybody, I gotta get off of here. I gotta get something to put in my belly.
All right.
What time is it? 2:30. I didn't realize how late it was. I thought it was around 1. And I'm gonna go get me. I think we're gonna do it tomorrow. Go get a tankless water heater. Then I can show everybody a video on. I'm gonna tear that other crap down and show all the receipts for what the people donated to me for this project. I got an $800 receipt, 700 and almost $800 just for the material. Lumber's expensive right now. Oh, no problem, Red Lobby. No problem. All right, Redline Gary, you want to do your sign out and I'll do mine?
Yeah. I'm Redline Gary. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Cajun. And remember, keep it on the track.
That's right. Well, keep it on the inside of the track, not in the wall. And as always, everybody, I want to thank you all for coming in and out. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Get you. Blue top. Stick around, Gary.